Maybe cars want to avoid that as well.
Right, and it's always the wind is always an issue because we see the flames go down, and then right there, live pictures of flames back up again, Maria.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's still gusty. Thankfully, not as intense as it was yesterday. We had very gusty conditions. Right now, still in that 15 to 25 plus mile per hour range, right out of the northwest. So it's a cold wind on top of that, and you think about temperatures close to or below freezing, where Tracy is, and all that water. So we'll continue to keep updates on that. We have West Orange now at 29, Milburn as well, Ozone Park down to 31, Midwood at 32, but with that wind, it feels more like the 20s, so kind of prepare yourself out the door for that temperature. We do have beautiful clear skies. The view from EarthCam is a pretty one by 10 a.m., 38 degrees by 4 o'clock, 46 with a lot of sunshine, but it will remain breezy through dinner time, and so a little added chill. It'll feel like the 30s most of the day. All right, let's get you out the door right now. A lot to kind of navigate around. What are you watching, Adele?
We've got a few things. Look at this Wednesday weather.
Yeah, it's looking pretty right now, and it's Michael's favorite full worm moon. In view from EarthCam. Yeah, clear skies, so really spectacular as that sun is getting ready to come up over the horizon. We'll see plenty of it. We head to Westfield. You can see that through 4 p.m. in the mid-40s, but tracking snow from Westfield, other places too, by the time we get to Saturday midday, breaking down the potential impacts in the 10-day. Thank you. Yesterday everywhere, and it is still this morning, and we check in with Central and South Jersey from Point Pleasant Beach to Barnegat, Harvey Cedars, still in that 20 plus mile per hour range right out of the northwest. It's not going to be as thunderous a breezy day as it was yesterday afternoon, so that's some good news, but it is definitely enough to keep the chill in place. We still are going to enjoy some beautiful bright skies, and we're getting there. This is the view from Coney Island, and you can see crystal clear right now. Lovely. 31 at Central Park, but yes, that wind chill. It's more like 22 degrees. So kind of prepare yourself for that number as you get yourself, the kids ready for the day. Temperatures will climb out of the 30s by lunchtime, about 40 at 11 a.m. and mostly sunny skies, but you can see the winds still northwest 10, 15, 20 miles per hour. That's going to keep the wind chill most of the day into the 30s. We'll hit about 45 by 5 p.m. and then fair skies overnight tonight, down to 39 at 9 o'clock, and we'll be right about 33 to start the day tomorrow. Similar setup. We have some sunshine, a little bit of a breeze, and temperatures back in the upper 40s, maybe a smidge warmer, 49 degrees, and that sunset at 5:56. Remember, we spring forward this weekend. But before we do, we've got to get through another yucky system, messy, complicated. This one too, with an aspect where we are looking at the rain and the snow. Two major models we look at. This is the American model, the latest one, a little bit colder, bringing more snow to more of the area. The European, not as cold. That snow, accumulating snow confined mainly more to the north and west, but regardless, it is going to bring accumulating snow, especially north and west of the city, on the order of a couple of inches. So we're not looking at this being a gangbuster blizzard, but it is definitely going to impact your morning travel, any activities early on Saturday. But you can see temperature-wise, we're in the 40s during the day on Saturday, and with the sunshine and back in the 40s on Sunday. Any snow that does fall. Nassau County from the Flora Park camera, gusts have been close to 30 miles per hour at times in Islip. Right now in through the city, it's still in that 10 to 20 mile per hour range, but right out of the northwest, so that's a factor in how it feels out there now. Passaic down to 31 with Fairlawn now at 30 degrees, New Rochelle also at 30, Great Neck down to 29, and Midwood in the 30s, but you factor in those winds and it feels again more like the 20s, so bundle up for that. But again, beautiful visibility and sunshine, so bright skies again by 1 o'clock, 44 degrees. It'll still be blustery, but not quite the gust level that we had yesterday. By 7 p.m., mostly clear skies, and we start to dip into the 30s by about 10 o'clock tonight. All right, Adele, what are you watching out there? Any slow goes?
Yeah, definitely a slow go right now on the BQE. We've got two.
Wind, which is impacting the situation in Yonkers, obviously.
Yeah, and Tracy spoke to it. It's hard to imagine what those folks are going through. The firefighters themselves, really tough conditions, not ideal, obviously, with the gusty winds. White Plains, Newark, all looking at gusts right out of the northwest in that 25 plus range, and it has been that since the early overnight. And temperature-wise, we are below freezing in a lot of places, from West Orange in the 20s. We have LaGuardia and City Island right about freezing, Ozone Park too, but because of those winds, the wind chills right now, City Island, LaGuardia into the upper teens. So dress for that as you head out, but bright skies, that's going to prevail for today. Temperature-wise, back up into the mid-40s, not quite the level of gusts we had yesterday, but still breezy, and that keeps it chilly, and then temperatures dropping once again back into the 30s under fair skies tonight. All right, let's touch base now with Adele and see what is slowing us down out there this morning.
We've got a few things slowing us down, and it's going to be a little